Alright, friends, let me tell you a tale as old as time, or at least, as old as my own short life. It's a story about family, about sacrifice, and about the unseen eyes that watch over us all. You know me, Abel, son of Adam, brother of Cain. Life in the garden was, well, it was gone. Gone with the biting of the forbidden fruit. Instead, we knew toil. Adam worked the ground, battling thorns and thistles, and I became a keeper of sheep. The bleating of the lambs, the soft wool between my fingers, these were my comforts. I loved watching them graze, their innocent eyes reflecting the vast sky. Cain, on the other hand, tilled the soil. He brought forth fruits and vegetables, the bounty of the earth he wrestled with. Now, in those days, we offered sacrifices to the Lord. It was a way to give thanks, to acknowledge his provision, and to seek his favor. Cain brought an offering from the fruit of the ground. He piled up the finest grains, the plumpest gourds, the most vibrant colors of the harvest. He presented it with what seemed like a routine gesture. A task completed. I, however, took from the firstborn of my flock. I chose the fattest lamb, the one that had thrived the most. I knew that it wasn't just about the offering itself, but about the heart behind it. I slaughtered the lamb with reverence, with a sense of profound gratitude for the life given to sustain me. The aroma of the burning sacrifice rose to the heavens, a fragrant offering of devotion. And here's where the story takes a turn. The Lord looked with favor on my offering, but on Cain and his offering, he did not. Why? It wasn't about the lamb versus the grain. It was about the heart. My offering was born of love and sacrifice. Cain's, it seemed more like an obligation. Can you imagine Cain's face? His brow furrowed, his lips tightened. Anger, raw and bitter, festered within him. He became sullen, withdrawn. He wouldn't meet anyone's eye. The Lord, in his infinite wisdom and compassion, saw the turmoil within Cain. He spoke to him, "Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door, it desires to have you, but you must master it." The Lord warned him. He gave him a chance to choose a different path. He told him that sin was like a beast waiting to pounce, but that Cain had the power to overcome it. But Cain, he hardened his heart. He ignored the Lord's warning. He allowed that anger to consume him. He nursed it, fed it, and let it grow into something monstrous. One day, Cain and I were in the field. We were talking, or rather, I was talking. Cain was mostly silent, his eyes fixed on the ground. He seemed lost in his own thoughts, a dark cloud hanging over him. And then, in a moment of blind rage, he attacked me. He struck me down. My blood soaked into the very ground that his offering had come from. My life, it was extinguished in an instant. I didn't understand. Why? Why me? What had I done to deserve this? But even in that final moment, I felt no hatred for my brother. Only a deep, profound sadness. Sadness for him, for the path he had chosen, for the darkness that had consumed him. The Lord knew, of course. He always knows. He came to Cain and asked, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain, in his defiance, answered, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" A chilling response, wouldn't you agree? The Lord replied, "What have you done? Listen. Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth." Cain was punished, yes, but even in his punishment, there was a glimmer of mercy. The Lord put a mark on him, a sign that he was under his protection, so that no one would kill him. My friends, this story isn't just about me, or about Cain. It's about the choices we make. It's about the importance of offering our best, not just in our sacrifices, but in our lives. It's about controlling the anger that can consume us and lead us down a path of destruction. It's about remembering that God sees our hearts.